I'm singing and I'm counting jewels, and I love counting jewels because they're so sparkly. And wait! I almost forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot this part. Again. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day and enjoying the wonderful holiday season. Today's card is super easy. It is a project for either A, those who want a simple and clean card design, B, they want to work with minimal supplies, or C, are a holiday procrastinator and are therefore last minute on getting gifts, on a potluck, and making cards. If you're C, well, join the club. I am the president, you can be the vice president. Together, we can accomplish great things. Eventually. As you can see here, I'm bringing back a school time technique where you would fold a piece of paper in half, then trace out half the design on that piece of paper, cut along the edge of it, and then you have a whole design when you open that piece of paper up again. And I did it on masking paper because I'm going to make a Christmas tree. It's really simple design, it's symmetrical, and I thought, hey, it's the holidays, why not? I should have probably made an ornament. That would have been easier, huh? Oh well, I made a Christmas tree. So now I'm going to show you a cool kind of masking technique I did for the branches of the tree. I, again, traced out my design, a zigzag design, on some more masking paper. And can you believe for this paper, or for this project, I only used one sheet of masking paper? Talk about minimal supplies. I had to use minimal supplies because, well, after Christmas shopping, I have no more money. Like, seriously, broke girl over here. And now for one of my favorite techniques, ink blending. But this time it's scaled ink blending. You might have seen my scaled ombre card before, inspired from Christine from Simply Nailogical. Well, here's another card I basically ripped off from her nail art. It is the same concept, but now in the form of a Christmas tree. I made a Christmas tree mask, and then I started ink blending a dark green and a lighter green for the bottom layer. I'm using Distress Oxides inks today because I wanted an easy blend and a quick blend and a smooth blend, and these are some of the best inks for that technique. And then now I'm going back to that zigzag mask I made before, and I'm going to put that on to be my second layer of blending. And so I'm just repeating the same colors as I did before, the dark on the bottom, and then moving on to the light on the top. I love this technique because it makes people think that you spent more time on the card than you actually did. I mean, really, this card came about in like 5 minutes for all the ink blending. Now I'm taking the other half of that zigzag pattern and putting that to use for my third layer. Let me just blend out this second layer again real quick and attach that. And the same pattern again, dark on the bottom and light on top. Again, this is a super easy technique. I mean, your kids could probably do this. It's that easy. And it's great, you know, for when you're in a bind and you need a clean and simple Christmas card real quick. And the reveal, voila, it came out beautiful. Now I'm going to put my Distress Oxides away and take off the blending foam off my tool. Here's my very expensive way of storing my foam pads. That's right, it's very pricey. I don't want you to spend too much money on that on that storage system now. And now I'm just getting out some of Lucy's jewels here, and they are going to be my ornaments because I want something blingy for this card. And wait a minute, I just realized, as I'm counting, that I forgot something very important for this tree. Can you guys think of what it is? The trunk! How could I forget about the tree trunk? Well, thankfully I realized it before I attached my ornaments. So I'm actually going to go back and get the positive of that masking paper, the actual Christmas tree I cut out, and I'm going to cut a little square out of it to form another mask. I told you, very minimal supplies used. I only used one sheet of masking paper. So I cut the bottom half of that tree for the tree trunk mask. And then I'm going to use the upper half as the top of it to mask off the ink area I already blended. I'm just going to get out some brown Distress Oxide ink and quickly fill in that square. I can't believe I almost forgot about the tree trunk. I just got too excited about adding bling. I mean, how could you not get excited about adding bling, though? I mean, I'm still staring at those gems over there to the side. I'm not even paying attention to the tree trunk mask right now. Ooh, they're so sparkly. Okay, now to the bling. I'm getting out some of my favorite adhesive here, and I'm picking up these little gems with my jewel picker here, and just kind of adding them sporadically. There's no rhyme or reason. Just make it pretty. It's kind of like my real Christmas tree. And so after that's done, I'm going to move my pretty sparkly gems over to the side. And again, I'm using minimal supplies here. This was some leftover foil scrap paper, which I hoard. So I try to save every little scrap, and I'm using it to cut out my star. I don't have a small star die, so I just drew a star on the ugly side of the foil paper and then cutting it out carefully with my scissors here. And then I'm just going to adhere it to my tree shiny side up. And that is a very simple and quick, easy, and shiny star for my Christmas tree. You know, I don't have a large crafts stash in my craft area, and being on a limited budget, especially around the holidays, you got to be creative with what you do have. And so that's why I wanted to show you guys the cards that I made today. It's about stretching your supplies to make room for making more crafts, and when you have more crafts, that means you have more kindness to share. And so just wrapping up this card here, I heat embossed a sentiment and then in clear heat embossing powder, and then just ink blended some red over it because I wanted the background to be red. And I'm going to attach this to my card. I'm going to make it flat because there's already some dimension with the jewels with this card already, and that does it. If you like what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks guys, happy holidays.